Hey, Frank, can you hear me?
Is that my microphone is
No,
get through?
I hear
Wait,
you. I hear
can
you.
you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
And that
Okay.
and
No,
how
yeah,
is it okay?
the camera is gone. Wait a second.
I'll just talk while we're
Okay.
fixing it. Oh yes,
Oh,
it's working.
Show up, show up, show up, show up.
Anyway, it's so nice to meet you, and it's so strange that we've done all this without seeing each other at all.
yeah. I mean, this is the power of like modern infrastructures and communications.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's wonderful that we could have like collaborated in such. I mean, it's not a long distance per se, but I mean, it's a distance. It's an important distance. So,
Mm,
if it wasn't for internet and the technology of this time, it wouldn't be
yeah,
possible. So, I'm glad
it's
for
true.
everything around
Yeah,
us.
me too. I mean, it's so funny because now it's like a Swedish Italian band, you know?
Yeah, it is because this
It's
is
crazy.
you and Magnus,
Yeah.
and then Andrea, Simone and Andrea, and me.
Yeah. And you.
So
Yes. It's great.
It's a next mix.
It's fun. So, what does music do to you when you're in the zone playing a part you love?
Music to me is like uh, an act. I mean, it's
Oh,
like to me, it's my time when I'm like in a movie, in a fictional movie of my own. It just gives me an infinite landscapes of choices in which I'm always thrilled to like choose one path over another. So it's like literally exploring me and the music. It's like a two-sided travel. It's a two-sided voyage because one, there is already the music over there, and you're on it, and you're both exploring the music and yourself. So
mm,
you are like going through the pieces that you wanna play on, and like listening, gathering all the information that you have around the music, and then like condensing it and telling yourself, okay, what does this make me feel? Where do I want to go, and what do I want to say? Because I mean, music, it's when you have a piece that it's somewhat written, or the theme is just right there. There is already a message. So I'm thinking by myself, what can I add to like further explain this message? What can I should do on this to not disrupt the initial message, or what should I don't say in this piece of music? So
mm.
what does music
I
do to me when I
understand.
am in this zone? It
Yes.
just give me a lot of like sensory overload technically,
Mm,
but
yes.
in a good way. So
That's beautiful. What a beautiful answer. I mean, this is like I just now in between parentheses, like I think such a big part of a song is also like that those parts that are not so busy. And like you say, like you
yeah,
don't want to interrupt, like you don't where should I add, where should I stay out? And it's so like yeah,
exactly.
you have to have the feel like that it's like a wave, you know?
Yeah, as you said, those little parts, it's like
Mm,
a cake. Okay, there is the internal part of the cake, the meat of the cake, what's the cake is made from. But you are attracted by the cake by its stuffing, because its
mm,
stuffing has to like introduce you to what's inside, to give you like a curtain of feelings in the music, if you get what I'm saying. Like,
mm.
okay, those little parts are just guiding you through like little birds into a forest of much more like deep meaning and deep stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful, Frank. Has it been difficult to live off of music in your life, or did things develop naturally for you?
It kind of went naturally because I started doing music as an hobby. Because
Mm.
when I was younger, I got in a bit of an accident. I had to spend a lot of time at home.
Oh,
But
I didn't
anyways, I
know.
started.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I started playing music. I started playing guitar, and since I was, and I still am a people pleaser, a party guy. I always wanted to like bring what I learned and what I could do to my friends and people around me. So I started like using music as a instrument of to gather people around me, to make parties, to organize jams with the friends. I've always been so like happy to do it, and one by one, friends after friends, and then clients after clients, they all started to asking me like, "Can you help me out with this song? Since I saw you like you're so full into it."
Yeah.
Uh, and I guess my main talent back then wasn't music per se, but was the fact that I wanted so bad to make people around me happier and make like something for them.
Mm.
So it just kind of it growed it went naturally. So
Mm.
I started making little guitar pieces, little songs, and then this and then that, and then hey Frank, I heard the piece you wrote for that guy, can you help me out with this one too? And then bigger things came, and I'm here.
Yeah, and you're here. I
So
mean,
I
it's a
never,
very
so my main scene is today I never, it is a big scene. I never went out and search for work since it
since you
always
started.
coming to me like,
See?
okay, I'm ready.
You
I
know,
guess it's luck, but
no, it's
uh,
not luck. It's just that you're prepared for it and then it's coming to
yeah,
you and you
yes,
can deliver. And
uh,
I think actually as just like analyzing you on the tracks, I think you bring like this like charm the way you do it. It's not just like the no, it's like there's this thing like wow, that just made that part so much more interesting and like it's like this I don't know what but like a
yeah,
charm.
I
I would
know.
say like you have a charm to your play, like you like oh I'm gonna add this and like that sort of changed the sound, you know what I mean? And I think
Yeah,
that's
because
great. I mean
as I
that's
said
your
to me,
personality, I think.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I try to imagine the piece as a soundtrack of a scene. The instruments are like every instrument is an actor doing its part to like support the song. So I try to think, okay, I am me.
Mm,
I have my own thing, my own timbre, my own voice.
mm,
But what should I say here to like rhyme musically with what's happening, or what should I add on this part to make it, like you said, interesting? Because
mm.
sometimes you need to have like some clues of what happening, like those sound effects that you find in movies that makes you feel like tensious
Yeah.
or anxious or happy. So I try to be like, okay, to set the mood up, like
Yeah.
setting the lights for little shimmers on the left, little like notes on the right, and you will feel like, oh, okay, I totally know how should I feel listening to
Yeah.
this. Because music, it's this, you have to, you play something to invoke some feelings
Mm,
in the listener. So
mm.
you are like mangling with the user, with the listeners' feelings. You are like pulling the strings of the brains of the people that are into the songs. So using some musical, I don't want to say it, but it's trickery. You can help these feelings to come out from a song.
Yeah. Beautiful. What is the biggest lesson you learned in life as a musician?
The biggest lesson that I learned from music as a musician is that it's never over, and
It's never over.
everything is not final. Every choice you made, it's never the final one.
Wow,
It's
this
just a
is a good
step
thing for
ahead.
life. Yeah, wow, okay.
It's just a step ahead because you don't finish a song.
Yeah.
You abandon it. I'm
Yeah.
over with this
Yeah.
idea.
That's so true. You're like,
Exactly.
okay, I'm like
I'm
almost
done.
okay with it. I'm just
But
gonna
you know it's
master
not
this.
finished.
Yeah.
It's not over. You just, okay, too much for
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And you will go again on that song, like years later, and you'll be, oh, why should why should I didn't like play this thing or say that thing,
Right.
because you evolve over time. So music taught me to like to get over it.
Yeah.
Just get over it.
Yeah.
You know, there's a song that I loved so much. It's called A Hundred Years by Theo Katzman.
Mm,
And the chorus says, 100 years from now, there will be new people all around the world.
mm,
And no one will remember you unless you are a very bad person or a saint, like a
mm.
very good person. In both case, good for you. But in the other case, just get over it.
Right.
Take it easy. So
Well
this
said.
is the
This is like good phrases for life. But anyway, you're very good. You
okay.
played on all of the tracks, all of the recordings, and
Yeah.
is there like what do you think about the music that we're making together? Like, do you feel like it's developed in a nice way? Like, how do you? Yeah, tell me.
From start, the music changed a bit from the first song that I jammed with you, that I played with you,
Mm,
and until the very last project, it changed a bit, but it always had this character, this very unique personality. I think that it's like taking all the good inspiration from the good music of from the 80s, with a bit of hint of like new stuff, fresh stuff. And what's I really love about these songs that it's never like boring. It's always something new, even
mm,
from just a listening perspective. You can hear that, okay, it's the same artist. It has like a style to it that you can
mm,
recognize, even though every piece is like different, very different from each other. And then the fact that all the music is with these odd times,
time
it
signature.
makes,
Yeah.
yeah, it becomes just like an identity. It's so characteristic, and it gives you this feeling of uncertainty because it's
Mm,
not predictable. So
right.
you will always be there like, oh, okay, it went
Exactly. That's
there.
how I
I
feel too. I'm like, wait,
Yeah,
oh, I was supposed to come in there. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
even playing
yeah,
it the first time I was playing it, I was okay. I had to like rewire my brain
yeah.
to it
Me
because
too.
it
I was
was
like, oh,
I'm not used to break this
I
time.
mean,
But then,
yeah.
you know what? It's just like a new form of life.
Mm,
You don't know what it's gonna be, but it's taking a shape and I mean, it's a pure form of music to me. Not boring and really engaging to play, and different.
yeah.
On the musical part, on
Mm,
the thematics, on the lyrics that you wrote, it's such an empowering, like you wrote such simple but empowering phrases and verses that I mean everyone can relate. You can relate to it in a personal level, even if you're like struggling with work, with some personal evolution, memories. It has such a broad approach to it, so simple, so pure, and
oh,
I really love it. So
thank you
good
so
job
much.
on your part.
Oh, thank you, Frank. Well, likewise to you. Thank you so much. I mean, the first now we released one song, right? So
Yeah,
fight for your life. I love it there when we're all playing in that tunnel thing.
yeah,
It's,
such a sci-fi. Yeah, it was
it's
such
a fun video,
a good
right?
thing to me to do this kind of videos with the AI. But I
Yeah.
mean, the good part is that we will remember it as the beginning of a
Yeah.
new era of AI. So
Mm,
even the appearance of like this dreamy, confusional state of images,
yeah.
it's okay because it literally looks like the beginning of something that has to take form yet. So it is good on that part. It's
Yeah.
like a milestone. We sign a little milestone. Okay, we were there at the beginning of this new era,
Yeah.
and
Exactly. Yeah.
exactly. And
Mhm.
on the musical side, it's such like an exploding piece. It sounds like a little orchestral pieces to me because it has a lot of arpeggios and these musical openings that musical texture underneath that I love it so much, and I had so much fun alternating solos with Andrea and harmonizing the bass, harmonizing your voices,
Yeah, so
and
nice.
they always says behind a great man there is a great woman, but
Mm,
it doesn't ring to me. It's just to me it's the behind a great person there is a great piece of art. It could be
excellent.
music, it could be
Yeah,
whatever, an architectural type
yeah,
of thing. It could be everything. And this is what to me is can inspire someone to do better, to do
yeah.
the best of his or her life.
That would be wonderful, right? Let's
Yeah,
hope. Let's hope we inspire at least one person. You know.
yeah. This is
Let's
one
hope.
person that will make
This one
all
person.
different.
Like I'm so looking forward to meet you, and I'm so happy to I get to see you like this. And we should, I talked to Stefan, like we should go to Italy and like
Yeah,
just meet
come.
up and like, you know, just
We
hang
can
out a little
go
bit.
in Tuscany. We can do
Yeah,
whatever here.
we can play at a bar.
We can play it. Yeah, of course we can play.
Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
have. I can arrange it.
yeah.
Not a bar,
That'd be great.
a real venue, even a
Great,
big
yeah,
venue.
yeah.
It's
Like
no
just
problem.
something like intimate where we can like warm
Okay,
up a little bit, you know? I
we
think it
can
could be
totally do it.
nice. Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
We should do
But
it.
okay, we should do it. So we're talking about it, and but we'll get back to you and see like what would
I'm always
work. And
here.
yeah, you're
I'm
always
always,
there.
yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah. All right. But listen, take care of yourself, Frank, and thank you so much for putting all your
Thank
like
you.
thoughts and warmth and intelligence into this conversation and into the songs.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, huh? All right, Frank. Mwah. Big kiss. We'll see each other
Bye.
soon,
Have a
huh?
nice one.
Ciao.
Yeah. Ciao.
Show up, show up.